The homily of love. When you think of your past love, you may view it as a failure. But when you find a new love, you view the past as a teacher. In the game of love, it doesn't really matter who won or who lost. What is important is you know when to hold on and when to let go. You know you really love someone when you want him or her to be happy, even if their happiness means that you're not part of it. Everything happens for the best. If the person you love doesn't love you back, don't be afraid to love someone else again. For you will never know unless you give it a try. You will never love a person you love unless you risk for love. Love strives in hurting. If you don't get hurt, you don't learn how to love. Love doesn't hurt all the time, though the hurting is still there to test you, to help you grow. Don't find love, let love find you. That's why it's called falling in love, because you don't force yourself to fall. You just fall. You cannot finish a book without closing its chapters. If you want to go on, then you have to leave the past as you turn the pages. Love is not destroyed by a single failure or won by a single caress. It is a lifetime venture in which we are always learning, discovering, and growing. The greatest irony of love is letting go when you need to hold on and holding on when you need to let go. We lose someone we love only when we are destined to find someone else who can love us even more than we can love ourselves. When falling out of love, take some time to heal and then get back on the horse. But don't ever make the same mistake of riding the same one that threw you the first time. To love is to risk rejection. To live is to risk dying. To hope is to risk failure. But risk must be taken because the greatest hazards in life is to risk nothing. To reach for another is to risk involvement. To expose your feelings is to expose true self. To love is to risk, not to be loved in return. How to define love? Fall but do not stumble. Be consistent but not too persistent. Share and never be unfair. Understand and try not to demand. Hurt but never keep the pain. Love is like a knife. It can stab the heart or it can carve wonderful images into the soul that always last for a lifetime. Love is supposed to be the most wonderful feeling. It should inspire you and give you joy and strength. But sometimes the things that give you joy can also hurt you in the end. Loving people means giving them the freedom who they choose to be and where they choose to be. For all the heartaches and the tears, for gloomy days and fruitless years, you should give thanks, for you know that there were the things that help you grow. Loving someone means giving him the freedom to find his way, whether it leads towards you or away from you. Love is a painful risk to take, but the risk must be taken, no matter how scary or painful. For only then you'll experience the fullness of humanity, and that is love. Only love can hurt your heart, fill you with desire, and tear you apart. Only love can make you cry, and only love knows why. If you're not ready to cry, if you're not ready to take the risk, if you're not ready to feel the pain, then you're not ready to fall in love. There was a time in our lives when we became afraid to fall in love. Because every time we do, we get hurt. Then I figure out that's why it's called falling in love. When you decided to love, allow it to grow. When you promise to love, refuse to let it die.